Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 167th installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of the most interesting What I Eat in a Day videos on TikTok. Like I've recently explained, the intro has changed because we're going to be exploring different types of What I Eat in a Day videos moving forward. However, every other Wednesday, we're going to dive back into our classic hashtag of What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person, which we're doing today. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. What I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't diet. Greek yogurt bowl. Okay, I don't really see the yogurt. I see the fruit and I see oats, maybe? Meds reminder. Okay. What do we have in those meds with? Is that some tea? We're having some digestives, which is funny to me. I've always thought it was funny to refer to biscuits or crackers as digestives, like it's going to help you digest. Sorry to be so primitive in my thinking. These are basically just cookies. These are raspberry and cream, so I don't know how much this is going to help you digest. I think it even had some frosting on it. Yeah, that looks like a frosting layer. That's a cookie. Alright, we had a picky plate lunch. This person often has these. I am not a fan of raw vegetables. Alright, so what do we got? We've got some carrots, sugar snap peas, or pea pod, whatever the heck. We got some salami. We got some cookies. We have some little mini pickles. And we have what looks like mixed nuts. I'm just going to put picky plate lunch. Alright, we all saw what was on there. Okay, are those more cookies or are these more like a cracker? Okay, he went to the movies. Small salted caramel popcorn and cherry Pepsi Max. I don't know if I've ever seen them selling caramel popcorn at the movie theaters here. This person is in the UK. Okay, what is this now? We got the old katsu gyoza bake. You care to elaborate on that? What is that? Some kind of soup, huh? Let me see. It's a viral one-pan dumpling bake. Okay, so it's some kind of dumpling, but we're like baking it. A protein bar. Love you, bye. Alright, love you too, bye. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with a yogurt bowl, which had some fruit in there, and I believe there were some oats, or some other carb source like that. After that, you had some cookies, which were strangely named digestives. After that, you had a picky plate lunch, and then you had some caramel popcorn and a cherry Pepsi Max at the movie theater. Further on into the evening, for presumably dinner, you had a katsu gyoza bake, and you wrapped up the evening by having a protein bar. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. To increase your score, I would recommend ditching the cookies that were referred to as digestives for some reason. I don't know how that's going to help you digest anything. I would ditch the caramel popcorn, the cherry Pepsi Max, the katsu gyoza bake, and the protein bar. And instead, I would substitute a simple home-cooked meal with a heavy focus on protein. I like the yogurt bowl, and I like the picky plate lunch. And the protein bar can be okay if the macros are alright. Next.
What I eat in a day as a fat person that's trying to not lose weight.
Okay.
I started off the day by getting an Arizona tea and a sandwich from Walmart.
The good old Walmart sandwich.
It was super tasty. I especially love the sandwich with the red pepper jelly. This is what I ended up being able to actually eat out of the sandwich, and the tea took all day to finish.
By the way, this is a person that we covered recently who said they have gastroparesis, which is a condition where the stomach muscles do not contract properly, resulting in delayed emptying of food into the small intestine. So in the last video they said I never even eat very much because of this condition. And in this one they say they're not trying to lose weight.
Later in the day, I grabbed half a glass of this homemade orange smoothie.
Oh, I was gonna say, that looked like you left some milk out in the sun for a couple hours or something. Alright, an orange smoothie. Is that just orange juice, or do we add like milk and sugar to it?
Half a glass of this homemade orange smoothie. But then I ended up knocking it over after like 3 sips. It was so sad. For dinner, I got a $5 biggie bag from Wendy's with the junior bacon cheeseburger and honey mustard, and they only ended up giving us 3 nuggets each. I did end up eating all of this over a pretty long period of time. And that's all for the day.
Oh wait, hold on. What's this drink? Did you mention the drink?
Only ended up giving us 3 nuggets each. I did end up eating all of this over a pretty long period of time. And that's all for the day.
Okay, that's some sort of soda or something like that. I'm gonna add that to the list as well. Okay, and we definitely want to keep track of sodas and other drinks that have a lot of sugar in them that we're drinking throughout the day.
Love you. Bye.
Alright, love you too. Bye. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with the good old-fashioned Arizona iced tea and a Walmart sandwich. After that, you had an orange smoothie, and you wrapped up the day by having a fast food burger with some nuggets and a soda. Alright, after very little deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10. To increase your score, I recommend not starting the day off with an Arizona iced tea and a Walmart sandwich. I would also ditch the orange smoothie and the fast food burger, nuggets, and soda, and instead substitute simple home-cooked meals with a heavy focus on protein and all of our food groups covered. Instead of a Walmart sandwich, we can make a sandwich at home using the appropriate amount of bread to meat, as well as tossing a little bit of other fun stuff on there that's good for us as well. Like maybe some leafy greens, some arugula, some spring leaf mix. Maybe we slap a little bit of heirloom tomatoes on there and some sprouts. You know what I mean? We can get really fancy with those sandwiches and have it be a complete meal. Instead of that fast food burger, we can make a burger at home. Next.
This is what I eat in a day as a beautiful plus-size bitch. If you don't want to see a confident fat woman eating, keep fucking scrolling. We don't want or need you here.
How dare you say those things to me? Okay, so I just want to be clear here. Like I've said many times before, I go search the hashtag what I eat in a day as a fat person. All different kinds of videos come up. So in this one, she's saying what I eat in a day as a beautiful plus-size girly. So just to be clear, I am not calling her fat. This came up on that hashtag. I'm not calling anybody anything, man. I'm just a guy watching videos and trying to make dumb jokes. They don't always land. They rarely land. I'm sorry for that.
Good morning, bitches. This morning I have a pumpkin spice toasted marshmallow Dunkin' latte.
Dude, trying to keep track of all the names of these freaking coffees. I got a toasted pumpkin spice Rama Lama Ding Dong, like...
Marshmallow Dunkin' latte.
Dunkin' latte. Okay, so you got that from Dunkin' or something? I love how when we take a sip, we look up and to the right. I don't know why that's cracking me up so much. And then I had a chocolate butterscotch pumpkin cheesecake Delta Gamma Kappa Ray.
For breakfast, beautifuls, I have toast and a dipping egg.
Okay, are we gonna eat that egg as well? We're not just gonna dip in there and then throw it away. That would be crazy. It'd be completely insane to do that. You ate that egg, right? You didn't just throw the egg away after you dipped it. This is crazy.
Water.
I'm gonna write down that you ate that egg. Who the hell throws away an egg? You just eat the yolk out of there and throw away the rest? What? Good old dipping egg. Okay, maybe she was serious and that egg was literally just for dipping. She's just gonna throw it away.
Number 1, strawberry pineapple.
Did we call that a water?
Water number 1, strawberry pineapple.
Okay, that's not water.
Grapes as a snack. And cocoa roasted almonds.
Cocoa roasted almonds. Okay, they have cocoa powder on them. Okay, that's a damn good almond, huh?
We have Mama Jill's taco bake.
I'm just putting taco bake. I don't know who Jill is. I just got here. I don't know all the lore, okay? I don't know who Jill is.
Homemade tortillas and homemade croissants.
Wait a minute. What? Homemade tortillas and homemade croissants? In a taco bake, there are croissants.
They're number 2.
I'm dying to know what's in this taco bake. What? Homemade tortillas and homemade croissants? First of all, just give me some homemade croissants and I'm good, dude. I'll be a happy man. Freaking croissants ain't screwing around, man. You ever had like a fresh one that somebody actually made themselves? Like, not from some stupid, crappy, mass-produced factory, but like a really good one? Like, oh my God, they're crazy. There's this bakery by me, dude. Oh my God, I had one of their croissants. It blew my freaking mind. I thought the Costco croissants were good. And then I went to this little local bakery and I ate one. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, it blew my mind, man.
They're number 2. Fruit punch.
Okay, so more sugar liquid or artificial sweetener liquid?
Can't find a straw.
I love how we call everything water. Water is the basis of every single liquid, like every single drink, right? I've talked about this before, but calling flavored water water is like calling coffee water, right? This is caffeinated bean water. No, it's coffee, because water is the basis for everything. What do we call beer? This is fermented hops water. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you want to have that, go ahead, go off. But I think we're doing ourselves a disservice by referring to this as water. I feel like we're lying to ourselves.
Tonight for dessert, we have 2 frozen protein s'mores.
Frozen protein s'mores? Dude, the things that they're calling protein now also are just as egregious as the things they're calling water. They're like, here's your double fudge brownie, cheesecake, caramel, protein bar. I'm just putting s'mores, dude. Did we just add some whey protein to that? And now all of a sudden it's a health food, even though it's like 95% sugar. Two at a time of 2 different flavors. This is like seeing a dude like shotgun a beer or like do a beer bong. Munchies, more dinner. Oh, you had like a late night snack where you had some more of that food? All right, that's the end of that one. Let's take a look at that and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with a pumpkin spice toasted marshmallow Dunka latte. I didn't write that part, but that's what you said. After that, you had a toast with dip and egg. Hopefully you ate that egg. After that, you had some strawberry pineapple juice. And then you had some grapes. Further on into the day, you decided to have some cocoa almonds, and then you had a taco bake for dinner with some fruit punch, and for dessert, you decided to have some frozen protein s'mores, and then further on, you also had some more taco bake. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. To increase your score, I recommend ditching the pumpkin spice toasted marshmallow latte. I would make sure I definitely ate that egg that you had with the toast. I'm going to assume that you did. I would ditch the strawberry pineapple juice. The grapes are good. The cocoa almonds are probably also okay. I would adjust the ratios on that taco bake to make sure that it had a heavy focus on protein. I would ditch the fruit punch and the s'mores. And I wouldn't go back for seconds of the taco bake unless it had a heavy focus on protein, like I said. So what do you think of my scores? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.